My name is Paul Asman. I'm a physical education major here at Slippery Rock University, and I'm going to show you the proper technique for a hockey wrist shot. First, I'll show you the proper demonstration of what a final product would look like. Once again, it's going to come back. Okay, now we're going to start with the lower body. What you're going to do is the main thing is transferring your weight. You're going to go from your back foot and come up onto your front foot. And then as you're doing that, you're actually going to turn your hips towards your target, face your target. Also, you want to make sure this front foot turns towards your target and aims to where you're trying to shoot. Okay, now we're going to talk about the hand placement on the stick. First of all, you want to make sure they're pretty far apart. You don't want them too close like you're golf swinging, and you don't want them too far apart where you lose your balance and not hit the puck on the ground. Next is one hand on the top. The hand on the top should be overhand, and the hand on the bottom should be facing up. This bottom hand is also your dominant hand that you use, and this is the one where you're going to put the weight on the stick. Now whenever you use your hands in the actual shot, you're actually going to snap your wrist when you follow through. This is why they call it the wrist shot. When you come through, you're going to want to snap your wrist over. So once again, you come through with the shot, and you'll snap your wrist and end up pointing at your target. Alright, now we're going to talk about the rest of your upper body when you're performing the wrist shot. What you want to do is actually turn your whole body towards the net where you're aiming. So your shoulders will turn, and also your hips when you take the shot. So everything should end up in a final product finishing towards your net. Alright, so now I'm going to show you some of the common errors when it comes to performing a wrist shot. The first would be the non-transfer of the weight, where they just follow through and don't turn their body or transfer the weight. You've got to transfer the weight to make sure you get the power in the shot. The next one would be the hand placement, which a lot of people do the golf grip. With the golf grip, you're actually doing a chip shot, which is not a wrist shot. It does get the ball off the ground, but doesn't use as much power. So you got to make sure you get those hands apart. And you also don't want to do an overhand double grab or hold the stick in correctly, because you can't make your shot as powerful with that. The last thing would be the cupping of the ball. You want to make sure you cup the ball with the stick. You don't want to have it up like this, because then you don't get the power of your shot again. It will chip the ball up and make it leave the ground, but you won't have as much power as you would with coming through that way. Okay, so now let's show a final demonstration of what it should look like. You want to make sure everything flows together. You want to make sure you turn your hips and your waist at the same time, and your arms should be turning towards your target all at the same time. So if everything flows together, your final product should look like this.
Here in the slow motion from behind, you can see the importance of transferring your weight from back to front in order to put power into your shot.
Okay, so now we'll do a quick review. You want to make sure you're transferring your weight from back foot to front foot, twisting towards your target. With your hands, you want to have them wide apart. Dominant hand down low, that's the one you want the weight on. And then last is the torso. You want to turn everything towards your target. So your final project is turning towards your target. Thank you for watching my video, and now you know how the proper technique for a wrist shot.